What's up, y'all? We are back for another episode of Almost Joking Podcast. I am one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy, Queese, a.k.a. Dash. We're here for episode 87. Shout out to my boy, Johnny Morton, Detroit Lions legend. Oh, it's on Lions time, even though I ain't wearing my Lions gear today.
That's why you got the hat back time. Now. It's like...
I know, right? You know, I have to wear some of the merch, man, so I'm wearing the colors of the enemies this week. We play the Chiefs. Shouldn't be wearing these colors right now.
Hey, it's just a lot of red out. As long as you ain't got the red and the yellow, you good.
Yeah, and I support the victims, man. I support the victims, and you know.
Everybody get to talk big at the beginning of the season. I love
the victims. You know
I love trash teams. Is like, hey, Patriots, y'all going down. It's over.
You disrespectful. We ain't trash. We ain't trash, boy. Don't you dare disrespect like we trash.
Take my words lightly. You just knew my measurement of the info on the NFL squads. I thought the Patriots was still good. So that's the name drop that I put out to be like, that's a good team to say you're going to beat.
Yeah, that's why I say they trash. Don't you dare say we trash. The Patriots gonna get a hot 3 wins this year.
For real. Speaking of 87, though, shout out to my brother. He was born in 87. That's for no reason at all. Just wanted to say that. 87 always remind me of him.
Yeah, but today was his birthday or something.
Nah, but we'll have a nephew in 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah.
I put a link for the registry down. Nah. He got a registry.
All thoughts.
He got a baby shower in a couple weeks.
Express. It's Craig and Smith thoughts. I am not supporting Craig putting the baby registry. I'm
definitely not doing that. But speaking of that, though, it is coming up, I think next week or 2 weeks or next week, one of them, September 16th, whenever that is. And I ain't got nothing yet. And I was leaving out for the podcast today, and my mom's was like, hey, what you getting for the baby shower? And I was like, oh, yeah, I got to do something for that. Like, that's what I have. Like, this is my first nephew. Like, I'm usually, like, my friends I shouldn't say my first nephew. Shout out to my best friends who had babies, but, like, you know, it's my brother's kid. It was my first, like, real in my family kid, you know? So that's, like, wild. And I'm like, oh, man, I got to start participating in these things that I used to take not for granted, but just not give a fuck about. And now I gotta do it. So it's like, oh, I gotta look on this registry, see what they don't got. I know all the cheap stuff gone. So
I was gonna say, you know, if you were smart, you would have went early on, got a little baby monitor or something, you good to go. Now you finna have to buy the bassinet, or you have to buy the crate. You finna have to buy something nice because you done waited too late.
I'm about to get him some baby Jordans. Like, he'll grow into these. Like, that'll be it.
Hey.
Yeah. Like, because
they know the sex, right?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Okay.
I'm having a nephew.
It don't even matter when they that little.
I'm happy. I'm happy that we got a nephew.
It's good. Here you go already.
But anyway, shout out to them, you know.
Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait till we get to Uncle Craig.
Oh, man. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. I'm going to teach him everything I know about rap music. Make a little rapper when, You know how many drill rappers is going to be? Man, do not make him no rapper. What is with you trying to make him be a rapper? Make him a doctor. Make him a lawyer. By the time he grow up,
make him a comedian.
The lyricism got to come back around by the time he grow up.
I don't know, man. Speaking of lyricism, I had an epiphany over this weekend, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and my homies, we talk hip-hop all the time. We always talking music. You know what I'm saying? Our reacts, you know, videos is doing their thing. Shout out to everybody who listens to the react. So, you know, we always talking hip-hop, reacting to hip-hop music. And then just with all the things I was discussing over the weekend, shout out to the good commenters, you know, the irritating commenters, everybody, you know, the homies and shit.
More shout out to the people showing love, though.
Yeah, please, way more shout out to y'all. But y'all ain't give me the idea for this conversation. But so I'm thinking about everything I'm talking about. I'm like, you know what? When I start thinking deeper into it, I feel like hip-hop fans started to kill hip-hop long before the rappers.
Oh, man.
I think I'm going to stand on that.
It's a convo to have. I'm not sure. I'm almost certain I disagree, but I'm willing to have a convo on that, though, because it's not one of those things that you just throw away and be like, nah. I can see somebody believe in that, and I can see some strong points for it.
So I'm gonna get into my suits bag, you know. I'm gonna go into lawyer bag, you know what I'm saying? Exhibit A, right? As hip hop became more popular in the '80s, right, and we had artists coming out and business started getting involved, right? And say you had an artist like Public Enemy.
Okay.
Right? Public Enemy started doing their thing, then all of a sudden, it was a bunch of trying to be conscious rappers, all trying to fit into that sound, right? Remember? Hold on, let's just follow along.
We had a lot more. We had a lot more
right?
conscious rappers prospering at that time.
But
yes.
All of a sudden, you had these different sounds start spearing out. You had Cool G raps. You had other stuff. So you had fans migrating to different sounds. Everybody wasn't listening.
Gangsta?
Hell yeah, Cool G rap. What?
Was he the first Gucci Mane?
if he was from down south, yeah.
Oh, man.
Like Cool G rap is like 38 Special got a song called album called Son of Cool G Rap. You got Cool G on there now, still getting busy.
I didn't know.
60s,
I've heard about
busy.
him, but I didn't. Cool Mo D, Big Daddy Kane,
Rakim,
Public Enemy, Rakim. That's who my uncles had me on when I was growing up. So Cool G Rap, while I know who he is and heard the stories,
Cool G Rap would have been like that era's Griselda.
Okay,
him.
Oh,
he the one that underground. Everybody's like, nah, Cool G. What? Cool G get busy. But that's what I'm saying. You had people that bump Public Enemy.
So to your point, it was a way. It was at a time where these things was prosperous and Cool G Rap wasn't. So he had to be underground because he wasn't getting the industry push.
He didn't get an industry push, but he had his own audience that rock with him. Everybody else, you had LL, you had different people still prospering too, even though it was a era of trying to get that in there. It was other people prospering where you liked them. You had NWA come out on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was prospering, but when NWA came out, they were so big that it was a shift again. Now it was about gangster music, right?
Yeah.
And all the fans started wanting to hear more gangster music.
Yeah.
So as that, you know what I'm saying? You remember that? You know what I mean?
Easy, oh man,
when you heard Easy, it was like
man.
then you had UGK down south doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Early '90s, you had the street music. A lot of people now you don't want to hear none of that conscious stuff. Tupac came through the door, and what made Tupac unique, he can give you the good conscious songs. He can give you the Dear Mamas. He can give you the Brenda Had a Babies. And then he can give you Ambitions as a Rider and all that stuff fire. Tupac was the first rapper that was able to be hypocritical and you didn't question any of it. You didn't question it.
Yeah.
Because he was a human being. He was up. He was down. He was intelligent. He was crazy. He was all that. He was able to do it. So you had fans who love Pac. But you had fans who love Scarface. You had fans that love Biggie too. You had fans who love, at that point, you had like Twista in the Midwest doing his thing. You had Outkast. Everybody could love everybody. It wasn't like you had to necessarily be this, but we can love everybody.
I would just only say to that point, it was all these artists was around at a time where you was getting the Jay-Z and the DMX in Chicago because that's who was big. We didn't really know nothing too much about the people who wasn't blowing up like that. We also didn't know how New York felt, so to speak, because it wasn't an internet like that where everybody feelings was instantly put out there. So now everybody could be celebrated like that because they have their own section, so to speak. I hate to be a separatist, but like you had a Twista in the Midwest because the Midwest was Twistas. You had UGK in the South because the South was UGKs or Outkast or whatever. The East was Jay-Z's or Camerons or Dipsets or whatever. Like you had pockets for people to be celebrated in, and I'm sure it was beef within it, but for lack of a better word, to fight over in those. Now it's a worldwide thing, and it's just a lot more people being a lot more opinionated and comparing all the rap.
I'm so glad
to the rap in their region.
I am so glad you went there, Greg. Because now let me go ahead and get to the next point, right? What you saying would make sense, right? But I think we did listen to people from other places. I'm from Michigan. I did grow up listening to UGK. I did listen to Outkast. I did listen to Spice One. I also listened to, you know what I'm saying, E-Sham. I also listened to, you know what I'm saying,
Shout
the Dayton fam. You know what I'm saying?
Him.
The local people too. We heard all that. You know what I'm saying? MC Breed. We heard all that stuff still in the SAG, right? But at the same time, we also heard music from other places. So I used to love Mace. You know what I'm saying? I had an idea what was going on, and I can appreciate all the different type of sounds, all the different type of styles, because that wasn't in my environment. I love when I went to Chicago and we listening to Do You Wanna Ride?
Yeah.
Like, it was like a whole different vibe.
That's a Midwest thing, though. A lot of people give us that. That's how a lot of our artists are so versatile and we able to do so much is because we was in the middle of we was the melting pot before the internet was there, musically at least, to where we would listen to everything. You would hear stories about, I'm not going to say it like I know it, but you would hear stories about in New York, they're not listening to L.A. In L.A., they're not listening to New York. Gucci will tell you all the time, we don't bump Jay-Z in the South. Like, it was separate like that. But in the Midwest, like I'm the same way. I'm listening to all of this. I love Jealous Guy from Mace on Harlem World. Just as much as I love Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, it ain't no fun. Like, I'm just listening to everything.
You're just enjoying the music. You enjoying the artist, being the artist, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like it was even though in the Midwest that was just kind of our melting pot, how we took in music. So you able to rap the way you rap, all the syllable connecting, and you able to do that. But your favorite rapper is Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. Like I'm able to rap how I rap, but like Uncle Murder is one of my favorite rappers to just personally listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it's we grew up a certain way where we can appreciate other music, even if it ain't what I would personally do. I can appreciate a Coast Contra freestyle, even though that's not how I'm going to rap. That's not the kind of rap I'm going to get in my car and listen to the majority of the time. But I understand the talent there. I understand what he's doing and how dope it is. I feel like now hip-hop fans say, I like this. You should do this too. Or if you can't do this, then you're not good as this. It's not like when we grew up where you can say, I like Eminem. I also like Cash Money. I rock with Juvenile. I like Lil Wayne, and I'm kind of feeling this song by Trinidad James. We had the ability to like all this different stuff, and nobody necessarily judged per se.
I ain't gonna lie, I got older and started being able to do that, especially when it come to like you say, a Lil Wayne versus Trinidad James type thing. Because back in the day, I wasn't listening to the East Coast stuff because Tupac didn't like them, and I was Tupac, so I'm not listening to Biggie and them because
I listen to everybody.
But this is high school years.
It was like gangbanging back then. Like it was literally like gangbanging.
But as I got older, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, and then you grow out of that like childish stuff. But it's still something to it because I still think to this day I don't like Jeezy as much because of Gucci.
See, bro, I get it because Gucci's
I respect
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Your favorite
I
rapper.
respect it, but 101 classic. Never. I still bump that to this day. I still remember where I was when it was dope. I remember
that's one of the
just
best
moving up to Madison.
Hip hop albums of all time, bro.
Thug Motivation 101.
One of the top 25
Come on
hip
now,
hop albums ever made.
Get out of here. And then even with the album with Black President, The Recession, that was the other one.
Recession was a good album.
So
it wasn't top 25 hip hop, but Recession was a dope album.
A dope album. So I respect Jeezy and all of that, but Gucci just got way more. It's Gucci mixtapes that I put up against some of those. And anyways.
But it's the thing, though.
I think I don't respect Jeezy as much for that. Gucci, just on some fanship stuff.
On some fanship. Gucci's your favorite artist that you enjoy to take in. I would totally understand that. Now, me from the outside looking in, because neither one of them was my favorite, the music that you got in that window of them going through that, bro, they gave us some classic music, both of them. I think Thug Motivation is one of the top albums ever made in hip-hop. Yeah. But people be slipping. Gucci had some and he did a lot of music, but he had some mixtapes in there. He had a couple of random independent albums he was throwing out. Some of it, it was like some BS in there. But if you remove some of that BS and just took the fire, bro, Gucci was giving you work in that same window.
That's another thing that probably could have lent to this fanfare, this fanfare and this fanship. And the way that it shifted with the influence that the fans have, because you have artists like that's putting out, that's going against the grain now. The internet hit. So now the industry can't gatekeep. The industry can't tell me that you got to go through this to make it or reach this person, because I can reach that person on my own now. Or I can reach so many people that now you got to come
make
fuck
a club
with me.
Record now.
So
I don't
now,
have to do these things now. I can just put my music out and then reach who it reach.
So now essentially, and I hate saying this because it sounds like I'm going against because I don't want to agree with you, but it just makes sense. Now the fans can have a way bigger influence on what we doing and what gets celebrated and what's hot and what's coming out and what good music or good hip hop is, because if I'm able to reach all these people on my own to a point where you looking at my numbers like I got to come fuck with him because he's competing with our numbers alone, and the way that this works is we control everything, and he's a threat if he don't. Now it's gonna get it's a whole nother thing, but we ain't gonna get into that part of it, of you get down or lay down. But it's at least a conversation you got to have with this person, which in turn is the fans saying, we like this person so much, we like this music so much, and we all know the industry going to be like, oh, if that's what y'all like, more of that. So that's going to be celebrated, which is in turn giving more. No different than NBA. You got everybody out here wanting to shoot threes now because that's what Steph Curry doing. Just like back in the day, everybody wanted to dunk or do what Jordan was doing. In the music, in football, everybody want to run, be the quarterback, whatever, Patrick Mahomes type thing. Like it's the influence of what you see is hot. You're gonna mimic that, and the fans do, as far as music go, at least. They do have a big part of that, but it's also, oh man.
I think to your point though, like if the artist that's hearing these things and saying, okay, this was cracking, let me mimic it. The difference too, back historically it wasn't easy for you just to go into your bedroom, put a mic on and mimic it. Steal a beat off YouTube and mimic it. So now you got so many more people that's mimicking it.
Or put it out to everybody.
And put it out to everybody. Do it, mimic it. Now you don't need to like you say, you can put it out there and if it catch. Now you got a bunch of the same sounding stuff mimicked into what we listening to. Yep. So now when you have the person who is saying, no, I want mine to be different. I want to go do this. I'm going to sound this way. People saying like, you got some people that's going to say like, oh, I like that. There's people like, man, get that out of here. Like, we ain't listening to that. That sound dated. Or it's like, no, bro, artists are supposed to sound different. Yeah. You're supposed to be able to appreciate each artist for being them. It shouldn't be like everything has to sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, it don't mean it's bad because it ain't what you want it to be. Mm-hmm. It's still good. It's just not what you want it to be, which it might not be for you.
Yeah.
It's the same conversation we was having about my man rapping in Spanish. Bro, it's not saying you're not dope. You could have been saying some of the dopest stuff, but I can't get in my car and listen to captions.
I was just about to bring that up because I was going to say it works the same way, vice versa. Saying that something that I might not like or that something is bad don't mean that it's not good or don't have a place somewhere else. It's not for me. That's fine. I can see critiquing or being mad if I disrespect it in a wild way. But if I'm just saying like, yeah, I'm not feeling that, it's not for me, that don't mean that this is trash. But I appreciate you, taking my word so much and putting so much weight on
don't
what
put that much weight on my word.
It's not. I'm not saying that's trash. But with hip hop, that's how it is, and I get that too because I come from the lunchroom hip hop debates and all of that. Sitting there in high school, where if you're not with this way, you that way. I think it go like politics. It's like religion, politics, hip hop. Like
I feel like
they all in that same juggle. Where we don't even discuss that. I
feel like that goes to my point too. Like I feel like growing up for me, I feel like even I'm gonna say Tyler, because we was having a conversation pre-production. I feel like we're fans of hip hop. We're fans of rap. Mm-hmm. That's why I can love Jay-Z. I can love Fred the God. I can love Uncle Murder. I can love Scarface. I can love Luda. I can love all of these different stuff. I can love Drake, Uncle Luke. I can love Trick Daddy. I can love all these different things. Coogee Rap, 38 Special Con. I can love Griselda. I can love Bump J. I can love different artists, and it's fine because I'm a fan of hip hop. I feel now we have people that are fans of sounds or fans of artists. Yeah. And then they go so hard to defend that artist against anything else that you're not really being a fan of hip-hop, bro. Because being a fan of hip-hop, Jay-Z one of my favorite rappers. Fred the God is one of my favorite rappers. Fred the Godson is one of the few rappers I would say, I ain't gonna say few. Fred the Godson is the only rapper I can think of I've never heard a whack verse from. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But
I'll give you that.
I've heard whack songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my favorite rappers. It don't mean...
And that's so hard for some people to understand. Yeah, I've definitely heard a whack song from this person. Mm-hmm. But on that song, the bars on there was
fire.
dope.
He still was...
Because you could take those bars and put them a cappella or somewhere else.
And it's going to sound fire as hell.
And this before we was even doing it. You could take those bars, put it on an a cappella car freestyle on Instagram, and that video might go viral with no beat because the bars is hot. So... That's just, it's just, that's rap. That's hip hop for you.
That's the culture. And I feel like we losing that now because people are saying, like, I know people that's big Kendrick Lamar fans. And you be like, yo, have you heard this? Oh, no, man. I be bumping this. I be listening. It's like, bro, that's only one style of hip hop, though. Like, I can appreciate Harry Mack freestyling some of the most incredible bars I've ever heard somebody come up with off top of their head. But I can still appreciate Pete and Bass.
Now, the only pushback I give to that is that if it's a rapper and if you care that much and you want people to like it, then yeah, you do have to prove something to them or whatever. Like, if you're an artist like that and you dope and you like, damn, but these motherfuckers think I'm dope. They critiquing you, yeah, he dope, but he don't do this. I commend the artist that's like, oh, you don't think I could do a story? Let's not forget Blueprint 2 when Jay-Z was going through his thing with Nas and he was hearing all that, you can't do a story, and he came back with that song, that story song he did on the Blueprint 2.
Was it good?
What I'm saying is,
I know what you're trying to do.
It only wasn't good. It only wasn't good because we comparing it to Nas. But I commend him being like, you saying I couldn't do a story, nigga. This is a song. It's a story. It rhymed and it went together. I might not be Joe Budden with the stories and be able to do a 12-minute novel with the stripper and the boyfriend I might not be able to do that. But I can give you a story doing some raps, and because you're saying I can't do it, I'm about to do that. And that's what I think that rap is, because you're right. It wasn't the best, but I bet he won a few people over with it.
But this is my point, though. Why are you trying to do Nas better than Nas? That's what Nas do, bro. You ain't making a song about the bullet coming back into the gun and everything going backwards, bro. You're not doing that, bro. You're just not. You're not doing Lil Shorty. You're not doing that stuff, bro. That's not who you are, Jay. That's not who you are as an artist.
I can't even make no jokes, right? Because I don't remember what the story was in the song.
I know the story.
I know the song. I know the story.
It's a story about the kid coming back and
from the army or something, right?
He killed his dad at the end. His dad left him or something.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the song because I'm a Jay fan, bro. I don't even remember the song. I don't even remember.
And it wasn't even that bad of a song.
It wasn't. It really wasn't bad. But it's like, you know why he doing it. It's like, bro, I want Jay. I listen to Nas for Nas. I listen to Jay for Jay. I listen to Conway for Conway. I listen to Kendrick for Kendrick. I listen to Drake for Drake. Like, if I get in my car and bump Sincere Life, I know what I'm getting. If you get in your car and you put Dash on, you're not getting the same thing you're getting from Sincere Life, bro.
I'm not getting in my car getting ready for the turn up, going to the club and be like, hey, throw that Sincere Life on. I'm ready to think.
Hell no. I'm
ready to put these words together and these syllables and patterns.
I'm finna go in here with the mouthpiece of the year to these chicks. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's not, bro. It's hip hop. Everything matters, bro. Man. Like, I know people that be like, all I bump is down south music. Like, bro, it's so much good music. You like shorten yourself, like, but fans have become that. You know what I'm saying? It has become that. It's become to where I like this type of music, and I only want the artist that's making this type of music. So everybody listening to is giving you the same frequency over and over again. And I think we started that years ago. Like, it was remember the era of everybody had the singing song, the girl on the hook singing or the
radio
dude on the hook
programming,
singing.
bro.
And it was like at that time period, you had all the artists start trying to make the same type of music to get on. Only thing you had different at that time was battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Battle rap was cooking on the low, but at that time, everybody was making the same kind of music to try to get on the radio. The internet changed the game. Because now the internet, Soulja Boy, let's keep it a buck. Just keep it a buck, right? You got to give him his credit. So we'll give him he was the first one to take the internet and really find a way to get his music out there, whether he was changing the titles of songs and it would be his song. He figured it out. He blew up. On
a newer scale, Soulja Boy, though, with the whole everybody, this is the pattern and everybody doing it, it's a flooded pattern. Mm-hmm. You got to shout out to Russ, who is also independent, who figured out, okay, with this pattern, we finna every week do this. Every week we putting out a song to the point. He figured out
algorithms.
Yeah, to the point where he created his own thing, his own following to be next to all these people and these artists on an independent level and still owning all this stuff. So, and then also taught ownership to other artists. Like, y'all can do this too.
And let's not
taught independence to a lot of artists, for real. Let's not take credit from Joe Budden. Because remember, Joe Budden was also one of the he's one of the pioneers of realizing how to make content. Yeah.
He might have been the first one that made content. He was actively rapping, actively signed, but was making content.
Always independent too, by the way.
Always
you had to
independent
go.
content.
I remember having to go to JoeBuddenTV.com. You couldn't just go to. You had
It was
to
him
go
and
to that
Tahiri
website.
and
Trash 56K in my next to my kitchen, the little dining room, family computer, sitting there.
You having a moment?
Yeah, because I was finna say something wild. I couldn't tell y'all about the corn I was watching on in the
Please don't.
through the screens, but just it was wild back then in high school years. Anyways,
You see, I paused to see if you was actually gonna do it because I could see it in your face like you kind of wanted to do it.
I did, but I had to remember where I was, bruh. And they don't really like that here. But if y'all find us on Patreon, y'all can get all
the uncuts, uncensored.
Oh, man. All right. Speaking of being uncensored, man, it looked like these ladies out here being uncensored per the usual.
Yeah, per the usual. What we gonna jump into right now, first, we're gonna get into a second video, but we're gonna get into this real quick. This is a video that I came across over the weekend.
Yeah.
It's about the body count, bro.
Oh, the body count.
We're gonna do the body count first. We're gonna get to this body count, right?
For sure.
Now, I just want to know, Craig, if you were in this situation, how would you act?
All right, is this playing from the beginning or just this part?
We're going to start from the beginning. This is the final part.
Good morning.
What's up?
What's up?
Why does yours still say 0?
What?
Your number. Why
My number.
Why does it still say 0?
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. How's that possible?
I mean, it may be like
Pause
it's
it
still
real
loading
quick.
or something.
If for those of people that don't know it or you listen to audio, the skit is like if you had your body count on your forehead and then it raises like after you sleep with somebody. And right now we starting from the final part. What I'm assuming is he's probably been smashing and stuff, so his number is going up and he's seeing like probably on the other women or whatever. And now on this final part, he's waking up with this girl and his number went up and her number still says 0 per the conflict.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. How's that possible?
I mean, it may be like it's still loading or something. I don't know.
It doesn't work like that.
Wait, where are you going?
What's going on?
What happened to the sound?
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my boy Tyler behind the scenes. No, just no,
Nothing. He didn't even do nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing changed in the video.
I think it might have actually still been recording the sound.
It just faded out.
I'm like, we're
for
just
some
gonna take all this
reason.
shit out anyway. We could just use the phone.
Where are you going?
What's going on?
What? What do you mean? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I laid it down last night. Why does it still say 0?
I think it's glitching or something. I don't know.
Nah. Why it ain't changed yet?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Handset.
I don't know.
It updates immediately.
No,
right when it goes in, it should update.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
All right. You win.
What?
You win.
What?
What are you talking about? What do you mean by that?
Wow. Wow. She had a fake 0
Yo.
on her head.
Okay.
Don't move.
She had a fake
You
0.
want one of them fake number
Okay,
things.
pause it
It's
real
not
quick.
that bad.
What the hell?
What happened, y'all, in the video, to conclude the video, is that she was trying to lie, and the obvious thing would have been for her to do just put the one fake one on. But anyway. And then why would he think that?
Bro,
So he thought he was smashing a virgin?
Hell no. He just
So
wanted to
why
see
would
what
he-
her number. Bro, it was 9,874, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that was. You know what the number was? 9,874.
9,000 or something.
No, that was the exact
number?
right number.
Oh, see?
9,874.
Yeah, see,
trust me. If you seen something like that, you would know.
Bro, if
you
I just got done boning and I saw that, oh man, my is officially gonna say, bro, go get the new
man.
one. Go get the new one. We done, bro. We
get
done.
the
Go
new
get
one?
the new one, bro. It's over with. Go get the new one.
If I did that, I probably would. Yeah, definitely hit up the little public health. But after that, if everything good, I'm probably gonna feel celebratory. Like, hey, she probably know a thing or two, or 9,874.
Bro.
But
You know how many? Hold on, bro. Even if you broke that up into years, days, and a year, Bro, that's a lot of bodies, bro. She was catching multiple bodies.
365
I couldn't do the math, bro.
days,
Hold
and then
on,
you
bro.
got, like-
That is crazy.
That's only 3 years. If you fuck every day, a different dude every day for 365 days, that's only about a dude every day for 3 years, right?
Bro, if she fucked a dude every day for 15 years, that's her number. Do your homework
Wait.
on
Wait, is every dude
if she fucked
365 days a year
for 15 years, right? Yeah,
For 15 years.
5,475. She and she still
and
got.
that's 15 years.
She wasn't no older than like 24. Do your
Whoa,
homework.
that's a lot.
Do your homework.
All right, speaking of body counts,
That's crazy, bro.
that is wild. Look, that's a lot.
I feel like she killed me. Bro. I feel like at that point, hey, it's to death do us part. I feel like she killed me.
But y'all just started like getting together though, because this the first time smashing, and he like, nah, I should have went up one, and then he realized that it didn't, and she like, okay, I'm hiding it, and she take off the forehead, and she take the number off her forehead, the real number 9,874. Okay, it was 9,873 dudes before you. You good? You get out of there. You lead a public health. They hit you with the good results back. You fine. You back out here in the game. Ain't no harm, no foul.
Hey, yo, little homie, he's never gonna rock up for you ever again in life. And I'm gonna tell you why, right?
First of all, you don't know if you've been through that already.
You just put him in a situation, Craig, where he is gonna be forgotten. It ain't no way 9,785 will be remembered. You just made him a statistic.
That's fine.
Not even a good statistic, a bad statistic. You know she has come with all of the animals from scorpions to crabs. She's brought all the animals to your life. She's brought all the H and the E's and the R's and the P's to you because of your decision, and your boy is not going to be your friend anymore after this, bro.
That is not all the way true, because a lot of time the set warpers have some of the cleanest boxes. So,
bro, she boxing out without basketball, bro. She out here with double the number of boxes of one a day for 15 years. I don't even want to do the math, bro. She boxing out, ain't nobody missing a shot, though. Why are you boxing out with nobody missing a shot? That's a little basketball humor. She boxing out, but everybody's swishing in the net.
Yeah, and ironically, everybody that's shooting a shot is making it.
That's what I said. Ain't nobody missing no shots.
I feel
everybody
you.
hitting.
I feel you.
Why you boxing out? She out here just letting everybody come right into the paint. Everybody into the lane. We ain't got no rim protection. We just letting everybody come and finish at the hole. This is what she's doing. We cannot allow this.
But this is the thing. All of that was before you, though. So that don't even matter. This is why I don't even ask those type of questions.
9,784 times.
But you wouldn't.
She's 23.
But,
no.
But look how much she cared about you, because she didn't want you to know that, you know?
Hey,
and she hid it from you.
I'm going to quote urban philosopher Craig Smith. Lie to me. Bitch, lie to me. Lie to me.
She tried. She tried, and this dude was pressing, so it's really his fault.
She should have been smart enough to put a 3 underneath the 0. You better lie to me a lot better than that.
Yeah, you got to do something. That 9,000 is wild.
That's insane, bro.
I don't even understand. It can't be. Looking at that number when she did that math, it's not possible to have 9,000 partners, and that also makes me question Will Chamberlain's claims of 1,000 now. That's a lot.
He said 1 million.
Okay, Will Chamberlain's a liar. I don't believe it's NBA stats now. Now, if you gonna tell me, if you gonna look me right in the face and lie to me and say you slept with 1 million women, now I don't believe you scored that many points in 63.
Yeah, I'm sure he said 1 million. I know some niggas who got hundreds, and I ain't gonna question they hundreds. So I'm sure he said
hundreds is possible. I could believe hundreds.
Hundreds definitely possible.
Hundreds is easily possible. I could believe that. Definitely some professionals.
I think it's a lot of guys that got hundreds.
Yeah, I can see hundreds. Now that's a way more Now we talking. That's a way more believable. You find out your girl got 132 bodies.
I think it's a lot of chicks that got 132 bodies for real.
Your girl got 132 bodies. She 25.
And
She got 132 bodies. She 35.
When she lose her virginity.
It's still 132. She lost her virginity at 23.
It matters. The ratio of bodies per year
She lost her
matters,
virginity at 23. That's 135,
At
32
23?
dudes in 12 years.
Nah, that's too many. The ratio. I don't like the ratio. A new penile every month and a half is crazy. Do your homework on too many penile within 90 days. She's still on probation, and she out here hiring newer penales. Do your homework. Shout out to my boy FYBJ, man. You know what I'm like,
Do your that is new one. Do your homework.
Do your homework.
Do your homework.
It do hit different.
Jeez, he can't. Don't get rid of that one.
No,
that's
my
keep
boy.
That one.
But you know why chicken had that many bodies? Because they out here doing stuff like this Insta date stuff. And we finna get into this video of Insta date. A young lady went on an Insta date and it didn't go the way she thought it was gonna go. And we gonna get into what Craig think of this instant date phenomenon that's actually going on in the younger dating world. This is actually a thing.
From the sounds of it, I'm not mad at it already, but we gonna see what her story is. But right now, I ain't mad at instant dating.
Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I've consulted 3 whole people on this, and they all told me that I was right for leaving.
Well, that's enough. That is enough for you to be
Let it go.
right.
Talk to her, whatever.
I don't drink coffee. Anyway, we met on the apps, and I'm back on the apps, unfortunately.
You know we disrespect when we talk to people talking. You know how we do.
Y'all got to start paying. Y'all got to start paying for YouTube, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We out here looking like some broke boys.
Hey, no, let's keep it a bug.
Hey, y'all, I pay for my YouTube, and I'm not giving these niggas my account.
Craig, we are monetized. That's how you get money. What is wrong with you, dude?
Oh yeah, you're right.
We gonna delete all that. Craig just said. I had told Craig and them.
Yeah, my bad.
I was gonna kick him.
My bad, JR Wisdom. Shout out to your ass. We'll watch all of them.
Bro.
That's what we got this video too, by the way. We got this. This is a JR Wisdom video on YouTube.
It's from her TikTok, but you know, shout out to JR Wisdom though.
That's what we got.
I'm subscribed to him. You right. He light skinned.
A TikTok on that.
This guy, very attractive.
Her braids, nice though.
He says he likes to do instant dates. So since it's Bumble,
I don't like her glasses.
I have to message him first. So I was like,
and
"What is an instant date?"
Things.
And he goes, "Let's meet tomorrow." This was Tuesday. I was working.
What is it for?
we were gonna meet today.
Me.
You can't
get
even
there,
hold it. Like, what you gonna hold
10 minutes early.
Hold it.
We just go back so I can get this. He
sorry,
wilding.
Sorry.
It's an instant date, and he goes, "Let's meet tomorrow." This was Tuesday. I was working, so we were gonna meet today. I get there like 10 minutes early. I'm chilling in my car, and I see what I think is him pull up like across from me.
So you were wrong. No, let me stop.
And he doesn't move. So I go to the Bumble, and he messaged me, and he's like, "Are you here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm chilling in my car." And I wave through my windshield at him. He's looking at me, and I wave, and he doesn't wave back. He gets out of his car, starts walking towards the Starbucks, like past my car. He has to pass my car to get to the door.
I'm a fan of the assholeness, though. I am a fan
so
of the
I'm getting out of my car because he didn't stop at my car or anything. And so I'm getting out to go say like hello and stuff. And he like closed the door in my face.
Wait, what?
So then he's already sitting down. He's sitting down like when I get inside Starbucks, right? And like I wave there also like while he's sitting down. And he just kind of looks at me funny. And then I'm like, well, maybe this is the wrong person, right? So I go to the line, and
this is a lot.
I'm ordering my drink, and while I'm ordering my drink, I'm on Bumble, like trying to see if this is the right person. So I'm looking at him, and I look at him, and it's him. So he doesn't come up over to me at all in the line either. Then I'm waiting for my drink. He doesn't come over there while I'm waiting for my drink.
Why are you still giving them a chance to embarrass you?
They were busy for like
because women ain't used to their ego getting bruised. She knows she getting curved.
With nothing. Silence. Like, I've tried to talk to you twice. You shut a door in my face, and then you didn't speak to me. You're already sitting down. Like, you didn't come up to me or anything. So I get my drink, and I walk past him.
You don't even go to the line. You say, hey, is you fucking Charles, nigga? Like, what the?
Be a grown woman. Just come and say, hey, how you doing?
Oh, you slammed the door in my face. Oh, okay. I'm going to just go over here to the thing. You done gave him the credit for being an asshole and all this already. Just ask him, is that him?
Yeah,
because you still there.
You still trying to get his attention. Why not just walk up to the man like a grown ass adult and say, "Yo, what's going on, bro?
Are you this?" And if you not that, make him
or
say
just
something. Make him be a man and say he don't want to rock with you,
or he ain't fucking with you. Fuck it, just pull off. Like why you and your feelings making this whole video?
Yeah,
but this is the thing. Instant date is the thing. Okay,
but she's not even ugly enough to be doing all of this. But whatever.
I got a theory.
Oh, I guess he's gonna give it after. I was waiting too, Tyler.
I don't want to spoil the video. Like a couple more seconds.
Drink and I walk past him. I go to my car. I get in my car. I go to Bumble so I could be like, that was fucking rude. Like, you wasted my time. And he was like, well, you have a good day too. What? I don't think I'm wrong for leaving. Let me know. Because I feel like I have like crazy high standards, but like that was like the bare minimum, and you failed.
I'm here to let you know that you don't have crazy high standards at all. You don't have crazy high standards because crazy high standards is when this motherfucker close the door in your face and act like he didn't know you. That's when you leave. You don't even give him a chance to explain that type of shit because he should be anxious enough to see you, looking out for you, notice you. So when he see you, he should be happy on his toes. Finna open the door for you, get you this, get you that. He should be like ready. And I don't know why, like, he would act like that, but the fact that he would even act like that, why even keep giving him a chance to keep treating you like that?
I feel like, and I'm not sure, I can't confirm.
But he was a piece of shit for it, though, but I'm just saying.
This the thing, though. I'm a fan of it. And this is why I'm a fan of it, right? Women do this shit all the time, Craig. Okay. Women do shit like this all the time. You know how many guys I've seen videos of this type of shit where they meet a chick on one of these sites or something. They meet up with them. The chick comes in, sees them. I guess my man's ain't what they want him to be. Maybe he too short, whatever it is. And chicks will walk right out, nigga. You can go up to a woman right now and be like, hey, how you doing? My name is Kenneth. Like men are accustomed to potentially getting curved when we go shoot our shot. Yeah. A woman as attractive as that young lady is, she's not accustomed to walking in and a dude seeing her and being like, nah.
Look, that's the contract that we signed, though. The
contract humans sign.
The contract that
only thing women won't go after is men, bro. A woman will go after anything she want in this world. If she want a job, if she want education, if she want to be a good mother, if she want to be an entrepreneur, she will go after that. If she want to be a wife, she will say, my husband better hurry up and get here.
That's I can agree with you with when you put the wife part in there. They probably, most women probably will wait on the wife thing and they won't push to like make this dude marry them or propose to a man at all. But I do have to think that the women that's out there, that's go-getters, that's out there going to get their own thing, they business, all of that, they job, they get that promotion, all of that type of shit. The women that's on that also not shy about letting the dude know they interested or hitting the dude up or whatever. Like those the women that's on the apps and the Bumbles and all of that.
But those women do have a high standard. So it's the guys that they're trying to reach out to can get any woman. They're not necessarily impressed with the fact you did all that. They don't care. Yeah. And those women don't want the regular guy because it's like, I don't even need you. Yeah. So those women, guy, I was just having this conversation too with somebody a couple days ago. Because somebody knows somebody who's older now and they've been very successful. They have, they ain't wanting for nothing financially, but they ain't got no man. They ain't got no friends. Yeah. They don't have. So now they're at this point in their life where it's like, I'm older. I'm cool, but I don't got no close relationships, and they starting to get to a point of like depression almost.
Oh shit! Damn.
So, but that's
sad. She like comedy at all?
I'm not playing with you, right? But it becomes a thing. Like it's cool when you young and you feeling like you got forever. Because remember, there was a time when I was in my 20s and I feel like I had forever to do all kind of stuff, and now I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
where's
man.
all this time
Yeah,
went?
man.
It happens fast.
It's like you go from being in your 20s, think you got all this time, then you going like, I got hopefully another 20 left.
Straight up. Hopefully I got 20 more years on Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh man, is that a gray? Like you start like it go fast. So I feel like them women that is that ambitious with their careers and doing those things, before they look up, it's like boom, now I'm 50 plus. I don't got no husband. I don't, my kids, if you had kids, they grown, they moved out, they got their own families. Mm-hmm. I don't really got no real close friendships. And it's like, damn, I'm lonely.
But they got money, though.
Hey. And that's why even like men with money, we gonna find connections. A man with money gonna find some connections, so he not necessarily lonely. Even if he buying a different citizen of the community, to do the wife duties a couple times a week, he gonna have somebody there to feel like I ain't lonely.
And if you like an older woman and you got some money, you need connection, you can connect to me. That's also possible. Like, you can't be the only one out here. Not me. People like me, with glasses and dreadlocks and podcasts.
Diet Craigs.
I know, right? Not me
Craig
specifically, though. Like, not me, but But nah, I do. I feel it's probably difficult for them on that level because men can't just detach and go, like you say, younger woman or whatever, then leave, be in a different state. It's not that easy for a woman. It's dangerous. It's all the vulnerabilities, all of that good stuff. But hey, you got money, and money and Bumble, you get to make the first shot. So you can't get harassed.
As much as all of us chase money, me included, interactions with somebody else to grow old with is very fucking important.
Well, they got friends and stuff.
Nah,
they can talk to people.
A lot of people that don't be having
family.
Think about it. Think about how many niggas you might have been cool with when you was younger,
that
right?
Money and you ain't got no
having money can be, bro.
You
I'm gonna tell you why.
You ain't got no fake friends.
You ever had your homies, right? Your homies, right? Y'all go do something right, but everybody broke, but you got some bread, right? Like you bread it up at that particular time, but everybody else broke, right?
Nah,
you never had. Oh damn, sorry.
I ain't doing that.
I got different levels.
And if
different
you know what, and if I have, I was the broke guy. So,
okay, so look,
I was never the dude with all the money.
I've been both at times, right?
Yeah.
I've been both. So let's say you the broke guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a friend who always footing the bill, right? Mm-hmm. He foot the bill. Y'all go out, you broke. He know you broke. He foot the bill, right? Y'all go out again. He know you broke. He foot the bill, right?
I stayed home a lot. This is not always out there. It wasn't always. It was
I'm just saying. Okay, one time.
My bad.
I've been broken multiple times. I've been the one with the money
sensitive multiple times. About my brokenness.
The insecure brokenness. But no, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you out, y'all going out. Sometimes you pay, sometimes he pay, whatever it is, whatever, right? But now I'm all the way up, right? So the things I want to do ain't like us going to Denny's. It ain't like us going to, the little bar over here. Okay, I pay for the little $50, whatever. Now I want to go here. Mm-hmm. Now that bill is $600-$700. $600-$700. And I'm like, all right, cool. I got it. Okay, cool. I got it. Okay. Hey, bro, you ain't gonna be able to come today, nigga, because you ain't got no money to pay for these bills. Like, bro, I can't just be footing your bill all the time. Yeah. It creates an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because you're accustomed to me doing certain things and you not having to do them certain things.
But that's not, that's most dudes, especially men, if that's your friend, it shouldn't get to that point because I'll probably take like one because on the special, like your birthday, whatever type shit.
You supposed to
take it's that. Like, it's just like cool, I'll come out, whatever. It's covered, whatever, I already know, it's cool, that type of shit. But I'm not finna be like on a regular basis, like, I stay home, bro, because if I'm not finna pay back the Rare Steakhouse. Your Rare Steakhouse, go to Outback. You know what I'm saying? We splurge in Texas Roadhouse. That's fancy.
And that mindset is kind of how women be. They got their own shit. It's like, hey, nigga, I ain't finna be going to do the things I want to do with your broke ass. So I need a man who can go do the things I want to do time to time. And if you ain't him, I ain't gonna fuck with you. Yeah, and now you're getting older and older because the niggas that can do that thing, they want the nice little 25-year-old thing, fresh out of college, looking good, sexy, she in the gym. They want her. They don't want you at 45 doing that stuff.
For real. And that's why I'm still pulling up at the, the country clubs for the 50 and 60s because I'm still young to them. And they got the bag. So, I might pull up and be like, oh, she not old enough on this Insta date. Get out of here. Turn right back around.
Craig said he pulling up, but he ain't pulling out. That's what Craig said he owned with the elderly community because he ain't even worried about them bringing.
Come on now. I didn't even think about that part. I don't want no kids anyway.
You ain't even got any.
You know?
I appreciate y'all for coming through, tapping in with Disrespect the Collective. It's been your boy Queese, aka Dash, with my mans
Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life. Name of this podcast is Menopause and Monetized.
He just came up with that's what you better name it that too. I swear. I swear to God. Hit the like button, put somebody on. Shout out to my boy Tyler behind the scenes, Radio 22, everything 22. You said menopause.
Monetized menopause.
You dumb as hell, bro. All right, we get a y'all later. We out. This